the sound in the background of the Tifosi for Ferrari. We are at Monza for round 12 of the SimRacingHub 2016 World Championship. 53 laps around the fastest circuit on the calendar and one of the shortest race distances that there is. Let's take a look at the championship coming into this round. Otto Acosta, 3 points. 3 points ahead of Argenis Riera for Mercedes. We could see a change in that today. Ezekiel Montero in third at Williams. Harto and Walcott 4th and 5th for Lotus. And Sean Higgins, the lead Ferrari that will be getting the support from the Tifosi. In the Teams Championship, McLaren Honda doubling their advantage as opposed to the Drivers' Championship. 6 points ahead of Mercedes. Williams Martini in third, followed closely by Lotus in fourth. Hit the music to the starting grid. Drivers' Championship is heating up, and a cool qualifying session by Argenis Riera lands him the pole alongside the first of one Bermudans, Richard Walcott, back on the grid. Leandro Schrob with a very impressive third in qualifying, alongside other championship contender Otto Acosta with work to do starting P4. There's better news for McLaren on row 3, however, as Richard Haney tails teammate Otto Acosta in P5. And the first Williams is starting P6. Eduardo Martinez leads the way. Johan Mola, the Mole Man, is right behind him. Jacopo Cardozo with a great qualifying. He starts P8. And there is Ezekiel Montero, starts all the way in 9th. Roberto Bianco will round out the top 10 in the second Force India. And the crowd goes wild. Sean Higgins in the lead Ferrari in P11, alongside the Huntsman, Craig Hunter, who seems to pick up pace and get younger as the season goes on. And the captain, John Cook, continues to cook in this summer heat. He's still too dark for our camera. He's alongside Javier Vigliotto rounding out the field. All 14 cars will scream down into one of the most dangerous turn 1s that we have. 5 lights. And Vigliotto's already gone. And he's going to jump the start. And everybody else now goes. And Riera gets away cleanly. He stays in the middle of the track. Walcott on the inside. Acosta alongside Schrob. Looks like Schrob holds on to it. Schrob, Acosta, Haney in front of the 2 Williams. Martinez. And it looks like Montero side by side with Cardozo. Everybody gets through cleanly. Fantastic start. Side by side around Curva Grande. 1 Williams giving the slipstream to another. And here comes Montero. Already making ground. He's going to try and go around the outside of his teammate. Oh, and there goes Montero. Goes straight through the chicane. And over the top, he'll have to give that position back. And he slides in beautifully right between his teammate. Top 2 begin to pull away. Acosta needs to get this move done to stay up with the championship, and he does. Up the inside of Leandro Schrob into P3. And it's not taking Williams long to flip the 2 cars around as Montero got by his teammate and now gets by Haney. He is a man on a move. All this squabbling has allowed Riera to bolt as he pulls away from Walcott, who's under pressure from Acosta. Hits the curb, spins around, Walcott's up the track. Here comes Schrob. Acosta's going to get going. Oh, and he almost takes his teammate out across the track. Very dangerous. Gets away with it. The Mole Man upside of Higgins. Crowd won't like that one bit. As Haney loses control of his car around the first Lesmo, and he's in the wall. And Haney's slowing, and Higgins gets by him. And the Huntsman has been feeding. He's up to P8. And he spins off at the Ascari chicane. Cardozo now up to 8. Acosta has pitted and put on the medium tyres. And contact in front as Bianco runs into the back of the Huntsman. Side by side, Bianco holds on. And he's going to let the place back. And here goes Acosta. Thank you very much. And now Acosta is chasing the Huntsman through the woods. Acosta to the outside. He's going to try and outbrake him. Points on offer today, and Haney's trying to come back into the top 10. He gets by the captain, John Cook. Going into Parabolica. Higgins now trying to make an ambitious pass around the outside of the Ascari. He slides into the gravel, and his day is done. And after the pit stops, we have the second Williams in Martinez around the outside of Riera. Championship lead. Oh, and they touch. Martinez goes right across the opening chicane. And Riera is going to take that place back. But he's done an excellent job for the team. Montero hits pit road on board with Bianco. And there's a Red Bull off. And the Huntsman bags himself for Force India. Into the woods he goes. All joking aside, a terrible decision. And now Cardozo up the inside of Haney, who doesn't see him. And Acosta gets by Haney, and he's had a dreadful day. He's down in about 7th place right now. And a bad mistake from Riera, who was having a much better day, but now he's not. Both championship contenders feeling the heat from the Italian sun and from the giant. Ezequiel Montero takes the win in Monza and continues to chip away at the championship lead. Walcott with a quiet drive to second. Riera will hold on to third. So after 53 laps, there is your top 3 driver of the day. From 9th to 1st, I'm sorry, it's Montero, it just is. Walcott with a great drive in second. Riera Martinez, the mole man 5th. Schwab 6th. Acosta down in 7th. The final runner on the lead lap. Haney, Cardozo and the captain get points. So it's that time again. It's donut time. I think that reads, I am the captain now. So movement in the championship. Riera takes back the championship lead by 6 points to Acosta. But both will be weeping at the end of the season if Ezequiel Montero continues to take the wins. He's only 14 back. The Lotuses flip around as Walcott, the lone scorer for the team, takes 4th. Higgins no points in 6th, so Leandro Schwab closes in. Carney 8th, Cardozo up to 9th, ahead of the Mole Man in 10th. Teams Championship, Mercedes 9 points ahead of Honda, and Williams not a million miles away, but having a harder time catching up in the Teams Championship. Lotus, Sauber, Red Bull, Ferrari, Force India, Manor, and the unknown team. Only 4 points away from getting a mention on the next video. Another extended break as the leaves begin to change colour and the drivers will get set for Sepang, Malaysia on September 29th. Practices on Tuesday 27th. And as always, any drivers interested in joining the league, now is a good time to steal a seat. Prepare for an intense run at the 2017 championship. But the 2016 championship is far from decided. Another piece of the puzzle will be revealed in Malaysia.